Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
What is up, everybody? My name is Killing Spree 37.
And I am Silencer.
And welcome back to Team Kill
Silence.
Podcast. You want to do it again, huh? You didn't get it? Here, we're going to start it over.
No.
Mine, fucking guy. we can do it over. It's not live.
Yo, what is going on, guys? I wanted to do my YouTube voice.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Just pretend, okay? We'll leave all this in here, okay? Oh, what is up, everybody? My name is Killing Spree 37.
Oh, what is going on, guys? This is Silencer.
Nah, stick to mechanic work.
Headshot.
Stick to the day job, buddy. Listen, welcome back. Episode 35. We're getting to that lucky number 37. You know, it's in the name, baby.
The 37th whore.
The 37th,
Headshot.
you know, the 37th one to, fall in line. Imagine, bro. Just imagine, bro, okay? Just imagine in a world where, like, you're, like, at a party running a train on a chick and you're, like, number 37 in the train.
What the fuck?
You're committed. You're committed to being in that shit, bro. You don't care that there was 36 fools in front of you. You're like, nah, it's my turn next. Silence, how was your
Dedication.
weekend? Dedication, perseverance.
It was my weekend was filled with nature.
Filled with 36 dudes.
Headshot.
I don't know about that, I mean, that's your fantasy, but it's okay.
Headshot.
Not everybody shares the same fantasies.
Stupid.
So overall, it was nature filled, I would say.
Right.
I chilled, at the ranch, and I went a little, like, I don't know, maybe an hour. Went out and fished, grabbed like 2 or 3 fishes and threw them back in. I didn't want to be an asshole, but just to see, because we have a little pond, so I wanted to see if there was fish in there.
Yeah, livestock.
So yeah, so it was interesting seeing them, and then there's also those huge turtles, like the picture I sent you.
Yeah, I saw that. That was actually weird.
Yeah, that's a fucking big ass turtle, and there's actually like 5 of those. So it was it's nice to see, fucking animals. And also I was riding the ATV going fast as shit.
Right.
And at the very end, a fucking baby deer popped out of nowhere. And I
Damn.
got scared.
Took her out.
No, I didn't take her out. I just got scared. I was like, oh shit.
This sounds
What
like a
fucking-
Disney
what did I do?
2020
Did I-
remake, bro. Rather than Bambi's mom getting taken out, you took out Bambi, and now Bambi's mom has her own little story to tell, Coming soon to Disney Plus.
Only in theaters.
Only in theaters. Listen, we were talking about that. Isn't it funny how like these movie theaters have like such a tight grip on these movie studios that they're like, yo, if you put this on a fucking streaming service, we're done. Like,
Well, that's how they did Mortal Kombat.
well, no, they put
That
it
shit
in
was-
their and HBO.
On
'Cause I
both,
saw it on
yeah.
HBO, yeah. Did
That's
you
what
watch
I did
it?
too. Yeah, I did.
What did you overall, before we get into any topics and shit, what did you feel about that movie?
Overall, it was great. I liked
Right.
it. It sticks out to the roots of what Mortal Kombat is.
Mm.
The only suggestion I would say is work on a little bit of the costumes.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't like Scorpion's or Sub-Zero's costumes that much.
It was a little
The
weird.
story-
I thought Sub-Zero was actually nice, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they were lacking something.
Okay.
Story-wise, I feel like it was great, but it was lacking a lot of juice that could have been put on there with other characters.
Right.
Because I feel like it just straight rushed into, the main topic.
Yeah.
but-
This could have been easily a 3-hour movie, and I would have watched it.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. Overall, it was great. I love how they made the gory scenes identical to the games. So, which is
Yeah.
a big plus.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I don't know. Overall, I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I think that the main protagonist, which was Cole, terrible character, terrible actor, terrible powers, suit, costume. He was 100% completely unnecessary. I feel like if they're gonna do a part 2, let's go
Hmm.
ahead and make sure that he's the first one that loses in the Mortal Kombat tournament, a fatality style, because he was that terrible. I don't see how an MMA fighter that lost 6 straight fights goes and fucking beats Goro, who was the fucking champion of Mortal Kombat at one
Well,
point.
well, he beats him because of his fucking shiny
Yeah,
reptilian fucking bodysuit.
the Aquaman suit. uh, the fatalities was great. I felt like Kano might have been like the savior of the movie because some of the acting was a little shoddy. I believe like let's say Raiden,
You know,
his
dope.
character didn't look the best. You know, his eyes looked all stupid.
Yeah,
It wasn't really the best. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'd have to give it an 8 out of 10. But if they're gonna drop another sequel, they just need to learn from their previous mistakes and add it into the second one. And hopefully we can actually get into a tournament rather than what the hell they were trying to do. You know?
Yeah,
But
true.
um, yeah, you know, fucking, you it sound like you had like a nice little weekend. It's hard for me to even get out the house for the weekend because it's like fucking temperamental weather. You know, it's hot one day, raining, snowing, raining again. It's just never stops in Colorado. Other than that, I stayed in home. I played Resident Evil Village, pretty good. I
Oh yeah.
definitely give that. Yeah, I'd definitely give it a 9 out of 10. I was about 10 hours worth of gameplay. You said it was short. I thought it was actually pretty long. Considering
Hmm.
it might have been a little more because I fucking got lost a shit ton. But overall, the game was great. The story was great, and it kind of leaves you happy from Resident Evil 7. And I'll definitely try to see if another Resident Evil comes that's in a similar style. I'm definitely gonna cop it because this one was too great. I'm even considering going back and playing Resident Evil 7 on PS5 because that's how good like and interesting it was. Other
Okay.
than that, um, just been doing that. Ran into some old footage that I had. Speaking of which, I have a funny story. Okay, so
All right.
I was um I was watching like TikToks, right? And it was watching people and how they play on drugs, kind of, like that.
Hmm.
And I remember one time, one of my brothers um, was playing GTA and like was getting high on like some shroom. And
Okay.
right, this was his like probably like first time doing it, right? So I had no clue, you know what I'm saying? Like I see my brother acting weird and shit, and it's funny. But one time it was me and him, and he ate a shroom and was playing GTA, right? So I pulled up on my phone all the GTA codes. And one of the codes was when people gravitate towards you and they start beating you up, right? But it's not just like one or two people, it's like the entire NPCs that are around you just come and surround you and beat you the fuck up, right?
Hmm.
So I did the code and he's just sitting there like enjoying his high. And when I did that, he freaked the fuck out. Why are they attacking me? I've never seen this before. He thought he was tripping the fuck out, bro. So I was watching some TikToks and I thought about that shit and I was like, what a fucking story I should share with the podcast and shit.
It's funny as
Oh
fuck.
man, funny as fuck, man.
What a trip.
What a trip. Yeah, I was
Bro, I thought the
watching.
drugs were too.
Yeah, it was like a
Were hitting too
documentary.
hard.
It was like a documentary or some shit like that, where it was like people playing on drugs and how it could like amplify a player's fucking ability to aim and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Um, Other than that, I'm just enjoying life, enjoying content creating. I'm getting back into my bag from vacation, and yeah. Oh, and I'm killing it on TikTok, by the way.
Are
killing,
you?
killing, killing it. Yeah, I got a new software. I can finally, get some quality memes out there because I know I have great content. It just you got to have
Mhm.
the rights, the pizzazz, the right things to fill up everywhere.
So what software did you get?
Adobe Premiere.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, it took about like an hour to kind of learn how to do it, but once I figured it out, it was a little easy. My thing is like it sucks because it's so precise that it doesn't
Mhm.
let you drag and drop shit. You got to move it around with like a y-axis type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like 2 points up and 2 points to the right, and it just stays right there. But it came out pretty well. So for an hour, I fucking got like 11,000 views on a TikTok. So I'm not even tripping.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, but you know what new software silencer needs?
Which one?
Fucking joke telling ability.
Headshot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's time for a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
Silencer had the Duke of Earl playing in the background when he lost his virginity.
Headshot.
Duke of Earl. Duke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not that hairline, boy.
Headshot.
Oh shit! Hey, somebody actually told me they're like, "Did you have hair before or after you were playing Returnal?"
Headshot.
Damn, what a burn. Should have featured him on a Spitfire.
Silencer's bloodline traces all the way back to the guys who broke Cruz's back in Blood In, Blood Out.
Headshot.
Someday you'll go far, very far. As far as that hairline.
Headshot.
Damn, going after my hair, huh?
Game
Fucking
over.
bitch. This was Silencer. He wasn't blessed with height, but a fucking hair. This one has
Headshot.
nice hair. Fucking bitch.
Game over.
Time, fucking guy.
Everybody got to be blessed with something, And
I used to make fun of my fucking brother-in-law for being bald as fuck, right? And then I got bald, and I was like, damn, that's my fucking karma.
that's fucked up. So you think
That
if
is
I
my
make,
fucking karma.
what you're saying is if you make fun of somebody, whatever you're making fun of them will become true.
It might become true to you, or if you get a hyena, you might, she might start to fucking go bald. Her hairline might be receding. I never knew females could be bald, bro. Could you believe that?
I mean, it's a fucking skull. Why wouldn't they?
Nah, but it's male pattern baldness. I didn't know female pattern baldness. Like, what the fuck?
Imagine you on a date and then you pull that wig a little too hard and then straight bald.
Nah, you gotta vet them. You gotta go to the pool. You gotta
Low
go.
key. Hey, let's go to the pool.
There's something. I mean, you can have a fake ass. You can have fake tits, fake teeth. You know what I'm saying? That's acceptable. You know what I'm saying? But hair, I draw the line at
Teeth?
hair. I draw the line at
Fake
hair.
teeth.
Yeah, like it seems like
Yeah.
wigs are made out of that little string that's like on, like like shorts and shit. You pull it and it just keeps pulling. Or like boxers, you pull that one little loose string and it keeps pulling
yeah.
and shit. Yeah, it seems like chicks just have that type of material of hair just fucking planted on their skull piece.
Not unlimited.
Bald-headed women. I'd have to really look into that. Listen, before we even go further and disrespect women a little more, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Today's the Mexican Mother's Day, so Feliz Dia de las Madres. But a happy Mother's Day to all the female gamers, streamers, content creators, and overall in general, the listeners, if we have any. The Twitch thoughts. If you're in a pool, if you're in a hot tub on Twitch right now, yeah, if you're in a hot tub, happy Mother's Day. Get the bag, sis.
Headshot.
Yeah, we got a nice little topic, okay? It's a lot of highs and lows
nice
for our favorite brands, okay? It's a little out there. Let's go ahead and start by giving them their flowers before we go further into, why they're in the news. Sony has announced that they are going to integrate Discord with PlayStation and is a minority owner in Discord.
What happened to Microsoft? Left the chat.
Left the chat, you know what I'm saying? Premature ejaculation. You know what happened? You know what really happened? Bill Gates got
Froze.
divorced from Melinda Gates. She took half of his wealth, and they just did not have enough fucking money to buy Discord at that point. Did you hear about that?
I mean, yeah, that's crazy.
Fucking
This fool
Bill
wants
Gates.
to take care of the world. He can't take care of his own marriage.
Yo, it's crazy to think that, like, because what I was reading from the article was that he arranged for the wife to meet the chick that he was fucking and flying out to these vacations and whatnot.
Fuck.
This fool Bill Gates was piping bitches down, bro. Crazy. So Discord being integrated into PlayStation. Your thoughts?
This is an extremely good win for Sony. This is the biggest win for Sony.
This is definitely a big W. It goes back to what me and
It
you were
has to be.
talking about. Yeah, we were talking about that. If it went to the system, it would be great because party chat isn't the greatest. And if you're going to do something like crossplay and not have that integrated, this is going to be the best thing for it.
Yeah, and just imagine the community and the 100 million active monthly users that are gonna be, benefited by having this installed in the PlayStation.
Right. No, it's
It's
great.
it's a huge win. It's something
Huge.
that's gonna separate the gaming community from having a good time to having a time.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that earlier they got rid of the community section for PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
Nobody really used it, and the people that were using it, it wasn't the best feature to have on PlayStation because it really wasn't really optimized to be used on the system. Now, if you have Discord, again, like you said, with the community, with the voice chat and stuff like that, you got rid of two things and now you have one thing that'll suffice both. Because their game chat isn't the best, but I could see it being, they still have their own game chat plus Discord for the crossplay stuff. But the main focus I liked was the community stuff because a lot of people, they don't have access to computers. Some people, in some rare cases, don't have access to a phone. So
Yeah.
with Sony being able to have this, like a lot of my subscribers and even listeners from the podcast, they listen through their PlayStation, through the Spotify app, through the YouTube app. That's how they listen and consume some of my stuff. So
Okay.
using this as a computer, as a Discord, huge W. I cannot wait for them to integrate this. Clap it up.
It's gonna
Now,
be amazing. It's gonna change. It's gonna change a lot of shit for the better.
so did Xbox? Do you think Xbox blew their wad beforehand? Like, I don't think that they announced anything publicly. I think it was more rumors circulating that they wanted to buy Discord entirely.
I don't know. It's a weird situation when they were, and now like someone just stepped in and be like, yeah,
Hmm.
what's up, bitch?
Yeah, no, I believe so. So we're gonna keep you updated on that stuff, but it's just amazing how we were just talking about it. Like if they were just to integrate this shit, and like if they would just learn, and you know what, they heard us. They heard that we got the green light for them, and they're like, you know what, let's do what Killing Spree and Silencer said. Out of respect, we don't want those guys to be hurt. So
We don't want to get roasted by them.
we don't want to get roasted. We don't want to be on that rapid fire section because you could with these next couple topics. Um, before we even go on, it's gonna be like not a weekly thing, but anytime I hear more news about the PS5s, I will kind of always reiterate this question to you. Okay, do you still regret, or do you regret, or do you not regret pre-ordering a PS5?
I don't.
You don't. Okay.
No.
Well, new sources have revealed that the PS5 is considering doing a redesign because of rumors that they're going to be having shortages all the way until 2022.
Boom, buddy.
So
Fucking boom.
let me give a little RIP to all you guys that were out there.
It's not.
It's not
It's
coming
not.
out.
I mean,
It's not
it,
it's not worth getting right now, guys. I'm gonna get it when it's it's not buggy. It's when it's not. Where the fuck are you assholes at now, huh?
right here.
Sitting there playing fucking
PS4.
1080p PS4 1080p 59.9 frames per second on your
PC Master Race.
on your little 32-inch TV. Listen, you know how much shit I got from people that were like, "Well, I'm not gonna get that. You're stupid. It's buggy." No, you see that shit? You see how people like? Don't get me wrong. The shortages were because of some type of, I believe it was like some type of chip or something that they're having issues with. That all computers and anything that needs chips, they have a chip shortage, right? We're having a ketchup shortage. We're having a chicken shortage. Like we're losing shit because of Corona, right? This is one of the things that we're losing. That people are asking, like Congress and Joe Biden, hey, sign something so we can start getting these chips and shit, right? A redesign. Not only just a redesign, because we're known for PlayStation having redesigns, right?
Mhm.
You've had the PlayStation 1, they had the little screen, they had a smaller, compact redesign. PS2, the thinner ones. PS3, thinner ones. The PS4, thinner ones, a redesign. It just feels like this is so early for a redesign. And I believe that this system right here that we have is just too perfect. I don't see any flaws with it right now because mine's just running pretty well. I'm in love with it. But I'm hearing a lot of people do have issues with their PlayStation, but a redesign. How do you feel about the redesign?
I mean, what is it to feel? It's just you can't avoid it, and it's one of those things where I don't know. Personally, it doesn't affect me, but yet in the back of my mind, I know that it's gonna be. Oh, hey, they're gonna get redesigned. So with that being said, it might be an upgrade from the one people have gotten.
But I was going to say, it could be a downgrade, right? It could be. My concern is that it's downgraded and cheaper in price
Okay.
because I feel like we're gonna be in that like because I'm not a tech person, I don't know what compatibility between this PS5 and the one next year going to be having,
Mm.
and if they're gonna force this one to have issues, you know what I'm saying? Because they're coming out with the redesign that these ones might fuck up again. It's like a new Apple phone. The next year they slow your shit down purposely. With these updates, they could think, oh, we know that this thing in
Yeah.
here fucks up. Okay, let's fucking do this, and they'll fuck up these, and they'll just go buy another PlayStation. I don't want shit to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be the new Apple product on the line. I love Apple, but I don't like the shit that they do in regards to their products being slowed down because we want you to get the new fancier version.
Little manipulation going on, buddy.
A,
Huh?
a little manipulation. I'm not scared for price, because I think they blew their wad for the PlayStation 5 because the specs and everything, the fans, the chips, the motherboard, the hard disk drive, all that type of shit, the SSDs that they had for this, it seemed
Mhm.
like it was state of the art shit.
Yeah.
So now when they're talking about redesign, I'm thinking like, damn, they're about to get cheaper shit, and it's just gonna be a mess. So I'm gonna see what it looks like beforehand, but I've seen a lot of people, the Xbox fans, they put the fucking Xbox between the two white panels of the PS5, and they're like, look, official leaked redesign of the PlayStation 5.
What the fuck? And when
So
is it supposed to drop?
they haven't said yet, but you can imagine that they're gonna try to do it between taxes. Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
would say taxes or holiday. During the holiday, you might get like a
around
thing, or from
Christmas.
yeah around Christmas, they might start to do more shit. I think that's what their main focus is right now. It's mainly Christmas and um, yeah, mainly Christmas because they're really behind. I'm hearing so. So no
It's
regrets on
wild.
your end, right? You can still wait.
No regrets. Yeah, I'll still wait. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, to be honest with you, the main game I fucking play is Apex.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like it's not a big hurry to fucking transition into a PS5. I could
Yeah.
just wait.
Yeah. I've been playing Apex, and I mean, you can play that on PS4. But what I
Yeah.
like with Returnal and Resident Evil, like those were like fresh things for me where I was like, damn, I can get this game. You know, I can get this. I can play this, and that was enjoyable for me. You know.
Oh yeah.
And let's be real. On Amazon, the games are like $90, and inside GameStop,
Damn.
they're like $60 because they're
New,
hurting.
brand new.
Yeah, brand new, they're hurting. You know. So
Wait, so
um,
the price of a PS5 game, it's $90?
yeah. So no. It's they were supposed to be. I believe they were supposed to be $80. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They're
Okay.
supposed to be like 79.99. They're supposed to be like $80 games. You can. I'm pretty sure if I'm wrong or 89.99, something like
Just
that.
Google it.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. You can Google it. Um, but what I found, right, was that GameStop has been underselling it almost even like they were just giving the actual retail price and not like the upsell price. Like if I were to buy shoes and shit, you know what I'm saying? They upsell it like, oh, it says retail price $65, and then you're buying them for like
Hmm.
110. You know, you're paying double, damn near.
Yeah.
So they do something like that. So I've been going to GameStop and getting those games and just been giving them away since they're
That's
a little
wild.
cheaper. Super crazy.
$100 for a fucking game. Imagine that.
Yeah, $100. And then that's why when you said like 10 hours, like I don't know, because I've been playing Returnal and I'm like, fuck, dude, I just want to beat this game so bad. Like I'm tired of playing this shit.
That's crazy.
Right. So the next topic is it goes again, Sony bad news being painted in the light. I had this same question that I'm about to kind of ask you, and we're gonna get into the next
Mhm.
topic. A fan won a giveaway. We're trying to get it situated. He tells me, "Hey, you know, if you could just send the digital code, that'll be fine." I said, "Oh, okay, right?" Because at one point you were able to do that. I go into
Mhm.
GameStop. I ask the guy, "You know what? Hey, can I buy a digital copy of this game? What game is it?" And I told him Returnal for PS5. And he had told me, "Hey, Sony actually withdrew their licensing from us for digital copies
Yeah.
and are no longer letting us sell the digital copies, just the physical copy version, right?"
What?
And I told myself, I was like, "That's a little weird, you know, like that's why the fuck would they do that shit?" Okay, that's fine, whatever. Now I go home the same day and saw this story pop up, and you know how algorithms work, okay? So Sony is being sued for its restricting its games sales to just the PlayStation Store. Can you believe that?
So what is this? Yeah, so what does this have? Does this affect all the redeemable shit?
Not the redeemable codes. It's just
Like if,
people.
like say, um, like for example, I have a redeemable code, whether it's the game or whatever, I can't pass it on.
No. What do you mean?
Like say you buy a game, right?
Right.
Physical, and that game has a digital code.
Right.
Will that code still work?
Yeah, that code will work if it's in the game, right?
So only the retail ones are the ones that are the digital ones are the ones that they stopped.
No. So let's say you wanted to buy Apex, okay? but
Okay.
your system did not have a hard disk drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you also do not own a credit card, and you don't want to buy, let's say, because of taxes. They do taxes now, and when you're buying stuff from PlayStation Store, okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you don't have enough for the taxes, but you have enough just to get the game. So what you would normally do was what you would go to the store and say, "Hey, I would like to buy Apex Digital." So they would print out the code on a receipt. You put in the code as if you were redeeming PSN money, and then you just got the game from there.
Oh, okay.
They had certain things like that. Okay, so 2 years ago, they stopped selling digital codes through retailers like Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
GameStop, you name it. Now they're actually being hit with a class action lawsuit. So it's saying that it's somebody is suing the Sony Interactive Entertainment, and they're saying that they're
Okay.
doing some type of monopoly thing for it. So what are your thoughts on that?
As far as Sony controlling the market,
Just selling digital copies of their for their system in their store
I
rather
think
than selling it through a third party.
I think that they're doing this because they're money hungry. Because look,
Right.
put it this way, I've had digital copies that I bought from Best Buy cheaper, like I say, 39.99.
Right.
And then when I look at the digital version of in the PS Store, it's 60 bucks.
Right. Yeah, there
Now,
is an
what
upsell.
so the difference of Sony eliminating this is give me all profit and all the outsiders won't get a piece of the cake. Because
Well,
at 39.99, if Best Buy is selling at that point, you have to understand that maybe Best Buy bought it for way cheaper than that to make a profit. But both retailers are losing not, I mean, they're losing the profit because they could have made more, you know?
right. So the issue that I see with this, and I really don't care because I buy physical anyways.
Hmm.
I think I was only inconvenienced that one time because I really had to just mail a fucking copy to the kid, right?
Yeah.
My issue was was what you said. There's no value or devalue for a game that's old and not popular. You know, right now you can go to GameStop, and because the game isn't popular, isn't the best, is extremely old,
Hmm.
they're going to give you a price cut. So you're not really paying for that. Now, if you want to buy, let's say Apex, okay? Let's say Apex right now is in the PlayStation Store for $69.99, right? 2 years
Yeah.
old, not the best game. It's almost about to be done. If unless it's not a sale, they're gonna keep it at that $69.99 price point, you know?
Hmm.
As opposed to you going to a GameStop or like you said, going to a Best Buy where you could have got it cheaper and it would be still the same game. Um, so yeah, it's a little bit of monopoly, right? They're doing basically what the Epic Game Store is trying to do. You know, they're trying to get all their games and keep it on their platform so they can just be able to sell it. And that's why they're in hot water with fucking Apple, you know,
Yeah. But
because of the
yeah,
shit.
but see, if you put it in a different perspective, I understand how the people are mad. But like for example, me that I want a digital version only, I
Right,
know the consequences of that. Okay. Now, he put it this way, as in, okay, if you want to buy a digital, you know, game for your digital console, you must buy it through the store.
right,
Is not going to be a positive change for the customer, but how the hell is this terms of suing a company that's providing you the resource to buy that game and the platform? They're not saying, hey, you know what? You must be you must be making certain money, blah blah blah, so you can play it. They're not physically or picking out certain crowd. All they're doing is putting in their own platform, such as hey, you will know what? An Apple developer is developing a game and you can only get it in the Apple Store.
Right.
Same shit. So I don't see grounds of being, you know, to have a, how do I say it? Have a case for them
Right.
to lose.
Well, I could see it if it was like Sony exclusive titles. You know, like let's say
Yeah.
Returnal's an exclusive, God of War exclusive. You know what I'm saying? If they're under the Sony brand, yeah, you know, okay, cool, buy it on the store. But if it's like
Hmm.
another game that's like a third party game has
From
no
another publisher.
association, yeah, like I mean, like I don't think they should be able to, but um, you know exactly what you're like. I'm pretty sure you have to have some type of deal with Sony and Microsoft to be able to put these games out. You know?
Oh yeah. Plus the big commission that pumps out.
Yeah, like they have to be involved somehow. They're not just putting a fucking game out without them knowing and shit. You know?
Yeah.
So so if I'm reading right here, it just pretty much just says, well, me and you were saying, according to the lawsuit, Sony's monopoly allows it to charge super competitive prices for digital PlayStation games, which are significantly higher than their physical counterparts sold in a competitive retail market and significantly higher than they would be in a competitive retail market for digital games. So that's pretty much what the guy's gripe was about. There's a bit of an upsell, but like I said, sometimes they have sales and they're not really too bad. You know, I heard you just bought Mortal Kombat for like $40, like with everything, all the DLC
Yeah.
packs.
A a price that was basically 160 that would have cost me if I bought it when it released, and the price it would have cost for all the DLCs that it came with. The
Right,
price would have been like 160. So I got it for 39.99 for the full game and all the DLCs that ever came out for it.
right, and that GameStop. Um, I'm not sure, but at one point you'd be paying like 80, $90.
Yeah.
Even after they devalued the game a little bit, you know, because it's old and stuff. So at the end of the day, you still won. You know, you still got a better price point, and it's taking away business. It's nothing different than what Amazon's doing with Walmart or Toys R Us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And this was from the actual PlayStation store, so
Right. Yeah.
there was
So
no third party involved. It was just pure from the PS store.
yeah, I agree. So you feel like no case.
That what?
I
It
said
cut
you
off a
feel like
little bit.
there's no case.
I feel like I mean, they can try to sue, but I don't feel like it's a grounds to call Sony a monopoly company.
Right. No.
You know what a monopoly company is? For example, Amazon was in a hot seat for they have a branch for books, and so if I was a writer, as a writer, I will put my book on Amazon, and Amazon's algorithm will push that book out and only show Amazon's. That's a monopoly company, because you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
does that
Yeah.
explain it?
Yeah, if you put a book out, it wouldn't show shit. If it was partnered with Amazon, it would only put Amazon stuff.
Yeah, so that's what monopoly means is, controlling the market for their own benefit. But here, I mean, it's even if the price is at 70, $80, the developer still gets a bigger cut than, for example, selling it at $39 at a Walmart or Best Buy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think that they might have some type of case, but I don't think that it's enough grounds to do anything. Especially like I said, they're offering great deals sometimes on some of the games, some of the bundles.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've seen in the past where like, damn, I bought this game for fucking $20 at Best Buy, and they're still selling it for $60 on PlayStation. Like that's crazy. So
And you know what the best argument to this whole thing is Sony can just slap them in the face and be like, we gave them options of two consoles, digital and a hard copy. We're not forcing them to buy the digital. You have the freedom to buy the hard copy and go buy yourself games from eBay, for example. So
hmm
with this, it's not going to, be in terms of monopoly because they're giving you the freedom for you to choose what you want,
and you know what? And
you
with
know?
that being said, Now you convinced me they do not have a case. I think it's going to be thrown out. We'll see later on in the future
Yeah.
and see how that plays out. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, they played it safe. I'm pretty sure they know. They have people in places that they be like,
These,
yo, if you do this, you'll
these
be
assholes
fucking
are loaded with,
unreliable. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
These
you'll be
assholes are loaded with fucking the best lawyers.
the best lawyers, the best accountants, like really good.
Yeah.
Apex, we'll go ahead and move along right now, but Apex Season 9. They dropped a new legend, dropped a new weapon, a little bit of a map change, a different meta. How do you feel so far about everything in Season 9?
I don't know how to start. I mean, I haven't got a chance to play with Valkyrie.
I wonder why.
Yeah, me too.
Even in your
So,
private time, you like haven't found a way to play her?
well, I mean, in my private time, I'm either fucking working at the time I get home. That's when we play. So it's not like, I don't even play in the fucking morning because I'm not here.
No, but on Saturday you were at home playing.
I was playing for a little bit, but I don't know. It's not like that legend where, it doesn't
Draw you
make
in.
me want to fucking, yeah. It's
Okay.
just like, yeah. Um, I don't know. This whole season has been kind of it started off kind of a lot of hype with nothing to show for, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It wasn't what they were showing in the trailer. I haven't played arenas, but I've had seen on the community, on the stupid Apex community that I'm in, a lot of it's like, yeah, it's okay. It's not that good, blah blah blah. Now,
Yeah.
when it comes to Valkyrie, so it's like 50% say that she's overpowered and 50% that she's a weak one.
Right.
50% say that she needs a buff, 50% says that she needs a nerf.
Right.
The battle pass, not excited for it. It just seems so bland and boring.
Even with the glitch?
Aside from that, yeah, I mean, the glitch is good to get the get the crafting points, but I mean, that's for other legends that have already been in the game. I mean, you're more excited to get those crafting points for other legends rather than play the actual battle pass for other shit.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, overall, if it's I can't. I'm just waiting for an event to drop,
Yeah, I think it's
and
due soon in like maybe 2 more weeks.
yeah, so hopefully it'll change the steering of how I feel. But so far, I feel like it got too much hype, and it's not living up to the hype they were pushing out.
Right.
So we'll see.
Um, I'm gonna have to give it a little bit more time. So I do like Valkyrie. The reason why Silencer, guys, he's a little modest, humble. Um, he hasn't been able to play because I've been trying to get footage so I could post a video of her. I do this all the time. I get the new legend, I do the showcase, and then I just drop them like a
Mm.
fucking, like Andy did with Woody. I don't want to play with you anymore, and just drop his ass. I do that with the new legends. So I've been playing her. I'm on that 50% side where she isn't that powerful. She has um, let's say the best thing about her is the mobility, right? She
Yeah.
has the best, okay? Best mobility. Better than Horizon, better than Pathfinder, and better than Octane. Okay. Once you play her and you get used to her, playing another legend seems like you're just moving too slow. It's moving too slow.
Yeah, but that's not I don't know. I feel like that's not the actual case because whenever you're, running towards me, or even with Loba and throw the bracelet, I get further and then you're just still in the sky. And as far as mobility, I've lasered a bunch of Valkyries in the air. So it's not like, I feel like Valkyries in their mind, whoever's playing, they're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get in the air. Like, you know how Horizon, you use their fucking shit and then swipe up and then start fucking healing?
Right.
Okay, that's super useful because I've done that and it does save me sometimes. But you can't do that shit with Valkyrie. You go to the air, you're an easy target for somebody that knows, how to control their aim.
But you're talking more about engagement. I'm talking more about like moving around, and even in engagement too. Let's say we're at estates, right? Estates is one of the favorite places to drop. You
Okay.
start off at the ground, rather
Hmm.
than running to the wall, right? Let's say you got to run to the wall to get up. Let's say you don't want to take the stairs, okay? That takes time. If I'm Valkyrie and a person's taking the stairs and I could just double tap X and get in there, I could potentially get her a lot quicker and faster
Yeah,
and get
that
her
is.
down and then escape and be in the air and then see where everybody else is at to do the next game plan. Because a lot of
Okay.
people
Yeah.
now are not paying attention up and above, right? The
Hmm.
the good players are because they start to realize that that's the threat. Um, but like I said, her tactical is decent. It's not very accurate though. It tells you exactly where they're gonna land. But I think it needs to be able to tell you that things are blocking, and it doesn't have the circles on the floor, the trajectory of where it's going to land when it's blocked. You know what I'm saying? Because it tells you, hey, it's going to be at the door, and then it goes and it's like on top of the roof. It hit an umbrella. It hit the roof above you. It's not very
Oh
accurate. So I
yeah.
think they need to just work on the accuracy a little bit. The ultimate is 100%. I thought it was going to be terrible. Okay, I thought it was going to be the worst ultimate. You're a human jump tower. How many times have we been saved because I was like, yo, just get on the rocket, we'll leave?
So many fucking times.
A lot of times, right? And especially like
Yeah.
if your team has a microphone and they're 100% communicating with you, they're not being an individual, and they stay with you. The quickest escape, you can remove
Hmm.
around the map. You could fucking heal, and then you could re-engage in a fight and a better game plan, so to speak. So I definitely
Very good
like her.
reposition.
Yeah, great for repositioning and figuring shit out. For healing, it'll get you out of that. Like, let's say you're getting pinched, it'll get you out of that. You know what I'm saying? You won't get pinched.
Yeah.
You'll take a couple shots in the air, you know, but you won't get
Hmm.
pinched. You know, you'll still have a chance to fight.
Yep.
So I give her, let's say, out of 5 stars or 5 headshots, I give her a 4 headshots because I do feel like when she's in the air, she's an easy target. I'm not sure if they should buff that because it seems like that's going to keep her in line. You know, like
Yeah.
with Horizon, it didn't seem like it could keep her in line. But this is definitely going to keep her in line. My main thing is that it's perfect because like if you're running and you just like press X and you jump back over somebody, you could juke the shit out of somebody and fuck them up, you know?
Yeah.
So she's I give her 4 out of 5 headshots. And if we're talking about the battle pass, it's not very enticing. The emotes are okay. They kind of lied about the anti-pinking thing, so they got to really work on that. I don't think you should be able to move your camera at all, but you can still peek. You know? Did you know that?
Mhm. Yeah.
You just can't get super close to the wall, but if you move a few inches, a little more, you can still kind of peek around and see people. And that's not going to work in our favor. I've seen videos on Ranked about it, so I've seen it. You know, I've seen people do it and already figure it out. So they're gonna have to work on that. Um, the season it feels a little dry. I'm not sure if it's the Olympus map or the map changes. It feels a little dry, a little like like I think the hype, like you said, arenas is pretty much what I told you. It's a sweat fest. You know that they're gonna have ranked for it.
Hmm.
This is going to be like something that's going to help people get used to that final squad dynamic so they can actually win games and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, it's definitely going to be esports competitive thing. I could see this being in the esports thing rather than just like the battle royale stuff. I think we're going to slowly get away from the battle royale shit and we're going to start to get back into like TDM type of thing, team deathmatch.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Overall, like I said, overall the season it's about a 7.5. You know, I'm waiting for an event as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's too early to determine if it's gonna the road is gonna take. Cause I don't know. It could be fucking took a big turn as soon as the first event drops. So we're gonna have to wait to see.
Yeah, and we still haven't got any word from the China market event, Chinatown event, or
Oh
whatever the
yeah, I
hell.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they might have dropped it. I don't think that company's going to change its name anytime soon.
They're going through some legal stuff, yeah, no. Either that or they
Yeah.
just don't give a shit and do it.
Yeah, they just might not do it. So while we're talking about Apex, heirlooms have been leaking. Your thoughts on the potential leaks? And I sent you the pictures of them. Did you take a chance to look at them?
I saw what were they, the crypto,
Cryptos, yep. It was Revenant,
the
Crypto,
Revenant,
and I think Watson.
and who else? Watson. Oh, the
Yeah.
little electric pole thing.
Yeah, I didn't think
I
that
mean, yeah,
one was real.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like Revenant is like a little copy from, like a baby from Gibby's and uh, Bengal Horse. Because
Mm,
it kind of looks like if you, like, from a glance, it has the potential view of Gibby's and kind of like the shape of Bengal Horse.
yeah. I thought it was like it's like a sickle, right?
Yeah,
So it looks pretty good. I think if they more made it into like a scythe, I think like a Grim Reaper scythe, that'd be cool.
like a long one, right?
Yeah, long one. It doesn't have to be like super long. It could be like mid body, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, if
Yeah.
they did like a redesign of it, it might be dope. But considering the fact that sometimes some of the leaks they come out and they're just like early stages of their, their designs. I'm hoping that they didn't stick with that one because it looks dope, but it did kind of give off like it's not really that great, but it looks dope.
Yeah.
Um, what's his name? Crypto's got like a black katana with like a red tip.
Let me pull out the picture really quick.
Yeah, he got like a
Okay,
black
yeah, I see it.
katana.
With the
I
red glowing tip.
Yeah, I think they should redesign the color scheme for that one, or add some type of like different techie, like a lightsaber. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a
Okay.
lightsaber type of katana. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be fit his character. I wasn't really digging the color design because it looks a lot like the Bloodhound axe hammer
Yeah.
or the axe. I'm sorry. Yeah, they look just like that. And then the Watson one was a fencing uh, sword with like electrical bolts and a Nessie just chilling on top of it.
Pulsating gigawatt wrench.
Whose is that? That Ramparts?
No, that's Watson's.
Watsons? Yeah, I don't know. They need to come up with something cool. Electrical taser. No, they can't do a taser. They cannot do a taser, and here's why. Because of the cop that killed that poor kid with the taser, and she thought it was his gun.
Oh yeah.
I could see people like flipping the fuck out, like, oh my god,
Over
they
that shit. Yeah.
they go and they tase fucking Bangalore. I can see people doing some shit like that.
Fucking role playing in Apex.
Yeah, fucking dumbasses. Um, so with that being said, do you think that these three legends are going to be the next one to get their heirloom, or who do you have in mind that's going to get it?
At this point, it's hard to say, but I'm gonna go for Revenant. I
You're
feel
gonna
like
go
he's
for
the next
Revenant?
one.
Yeah, I felt like I think I've told you. I think Revenant and Crypto would get it. I even threw Watson in the mix. I won't
And
be
Loba.
surprised if Loba gets it
Yeah.
before anybody. And I only say that because of the Icarus plane destroying the hotel or whatever where her parents died.
Oh yeah, true.
So I was like, there might be some type of lore where it gets destroyed and then like she finds like an heirloom from her childhood or something.
Yeah, that's interesting. For real, I
Yeah,
didn't think about that.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so overall, you're kind of mad about the season.
I mean, I still enjoy it, but I feel like the content could have been better.
Yeah, yeah, it's just I don't know. Like even the comics like have gotten so like bare and dry. I'm not a fan of the
I
comics
haven't
anymore.
even,
That they
yeah,
didn't
I haven't
even
even
give you
played
like
this comic.
a weapon charm anymore for the gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, usually when you finish the comics and you get all the 60 packs, they give you the weapon charm. And this time they're like, nope, no weapon charm. Um,
I wonder they don't be changing a lot of shit, but we'll see
yeah,
if it's for the better.
yeah. Oh, the boat check. How do you feel about the boat check? The new weapon.
Oh, I try to use it. I've hit some people and it's a good strong
Nasty.
fucking gun if you know how to, hit your shots.
Right.
And I hit from a long distance. I hit two with that 3X, and it was dope.
Right.
But of course, it's not always that you get to fucking hit them. I've seen some assholes just fucking keep throwing and throwing, and it's like, damn, how the fuck are you guys hitting that shit? Super quick and super accurate. But when they hit, they fuck you up.
They fuck you up. Yeah, me and him were just playing a couple games right now, and yeah, like we just landed and some bitch was just fucking headshotting the shit out of us with a couple bows. Um, I believe that it's due for a nerf. Not in speed, not at
Damage.
yes damage, because a headshot is 112. I don't believe that should be a thing right now. That is pretty powerful. That is like, I think
Yeah, but
A Kraber's shot is 145 headshot, and that's a
yeah,
loot.
that's
That's
true.
loot from a care package. That's powerful shit.
But also you have the Peacekeeper that fucking destroyed me in one shot with the purple shield. If you remember that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's a super inconsistent weapon right now. It hits for 9. Like I hit somebody for 83, and then the second shot was a 9. Like I thought the guy was dead. No. Um, Yeah, I don't think it should be like a super nerf. I just don't think it should be 112. Maybe like 99, 95, Maybe 100,
Yeah.
maybe 100.
I don't
But
know. It depends. I feel like in the 90s would be good
right, cuz
because
it's
it's still
that and then the
rewarding. With
yeah.
two shots, you'll fuck them up almost extremely high.
Well, it seems like the Dead Eye Tempo, like you said, like when they kept hitting you and it got more accurate and more powerful. The Dead Eye Tempo is if you hit the shot perfect 3 times, I think the third shot is extremely rewarding, and that's the high damage shot where they headshot you and then you're down on the ground, you're fucked, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
wild.
that's true.
Yeah. I like it. I've seen the pros. A lot of people are actually leaving Warzone and going to Apex and are
Oh,
playing
they really?
this. Yeah, they're actually Dr. Lupo, I've seen him. I invite a few people like Courage and other people to come play Apex, and his Instagram feed has been entirely Apex friendly. He's been demolishing people with that fucking bow check, um,
Damn.
destroying people. It was fucking crazy. Oh, there was one more thing I had to fucking ask you. Um, uh, Fuck, I forgot what it was. It was something Apex related to. Oh, um, the servers. How did you feel about the servers crashing?
Fucking not surprised.
I was surprised. I'm a little surprised, right? Because it normally happens, right?
Hmm.
But it was almost 24 hours, and then they finally got their shit together.
Yeah, but what if, I mean, you said that the Warzone people were coming out. I mean, that increases volume for those servers to handle.
Yeah, concurrent players. Yep.
Yeah, so it's if they weren't ready for this, that should hit them in the fucking face.
Yeah, it was definitely a hefty season. I'm not sure if it was because of the character or if it was because of just the Titanfall lore, but
Yeah.
a lot of people came. So far, like I said, the season's about a 7. I'm gonna leave it at a 7. Um, it's shaping up to be a good season, and I'm just about done playing Valkyrie. So eventually, you can get your hands on her, and you could get sniped out of the air like I did a few times.
Look, I found
um,
the damage profile for the Kraber, okay?
okay, yeah, yeah.
So for your target, if you have no helmet, headshot, 435.
For the Kraber,
Yeah, headshot. For
okay,
level 1 helmet, you get headshot, you'll get 348 damage.
okay,
Level 2, 319. Level 3, 290. Now here's the thing: body damage is 145.
145, yeah.
So a headshot will fucking melt your ass.
That's what I'm saying. But like, so 145
A body
body
shot.
damage. Yeah, for body damage, that's. I mean, for the weapon, yeah, it has to be. It's a Kraber. Come on now, it can't be less.
Yeah. So I mean, if you compare this type of weapon when you fucking say a headshot with the bow for 100 and whatever, I think
112.
it's more rewarding because you have a fucking perfect sight like the Kraber does. You have to know your fucking shit to hit a fucking headshot.
You know what? I'm starting to think back to when I was playing the bow check, and you're actually absolutely right. The sight is like difficult. It's not the
Yeah, it's
best.
difficult to hit it.
Yeah, it's not the best like sight. Even when you have like the 3x or something, I think I'm just so used to it like being like super zoomed in. It doesn't seem like it's like 3x. It seems like it's maybe 2x or something. I
Yeah,
think
so when you
if they
compare
fix
it
that, yeah,
to this, it's like it's fucking. I think it's good because you have
right.
it's a type of rewarding type of being like, hey, you know what? You hit your shots, here's your reward. But it's hard to hit them.
Yeah. You know, there's a few players out there that haven't even touched the fucking bow check because they had some type of glitter pop phobia or something.
What the fuck? For real?
Yeah, they get like epilepsy and shit because of the way that the bow and arrow looks on the
Oh
ground.
yeah, I remember fucking reading that stupid
I
shit.
was like, no way. And they for sure they brought it up to Apex and the devs were like, oh, terribly sorry, bringing it up to the team now. And I'm like, what the fuck?
They all glow.
Well, I mean, they all glow, right? But that one in particular has like it looks stronger than the other ones. It looked like it looks weird. Like, have you actually like looked at it zoomed in?
No, I just seen it flash yellowish with like some kind of texturized shit going through
Well, yeah,
towards it.
the glitter shit that they were complaining about. Yeah, hopefully they fix that soon. But overall, 7 out of 10. Silencer, what do you give it?
I'll give it a 7 point. You know, I'll give it an 8 just to be a little nice.
We'll
A
do
little
a
nice.
8. Yeah, we'll do that. That seems fair. And then we'll give an update as soon as we get a collection event, hopefully sometime soon in the near future. But that is
Yeah.
it actually for today's video, for today's podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this finds you well. Like I said, happy Mother's Day to all the people out there, except for Mother Miranda and Lady D from Resident Evil. We're smoking on that Mother Miranda pack tonight, boys. Silencer, do you have any
Good
last
boy.
words?
No, you know what? If you want a real Mexican taco, don't go to Taco Bell and go to your local Mexican authentic restaurant. Hard tacos are not authentic.
All right. I feel like I got shot at
You
because
can
I ate
feel
some
attacked a little
taco.
bit.
Another headshot, huh? I thought rapid fire was over. um, and you know what, guys? If you're going to redesign a PlayStation 5, or if Sony is going to actually redesign a PlayStation 5, you need to rethink how stupid you are, and you should have got it earlier. And with that being said, guys, my name is Killing Spree 37.
And I'm Silencer.
We're out!
Killing Spree 37!
Give me some chum chum.
The champion of the world, Killing Spree 37!